Well, welcome back to another episode of Vikram Vetal story titled Rajaniti Naipunyam. Nipunaha means something or somebody who is expert, very skillful. He is called Nipunaha. Naipunyam means the quality of having expertise. So this is Tattidanda Shabdaha. Nipunaha, from that the word came Naipunyam. Rajanitihi. Rajaniti means the king's way of ruling the country. Rajaniti means generally Rajaniti means the justice, Rajadharma. Rajaniti Naipunyam. So the king's political administration, expertise of Rajaniti. Naipunyam is expertise. Expertise of what? Rajaniti. So the political expertise, like that we can take. यावत् वेतालः स्वस्य पराजयं नाङ्गीकरोति तावत् अहं प्रयत्नात् विमुखः न भविष्यामि इति निश्चितवान् इव स्थितः त्रिविक्रमः पुनरपि वृक्षस्य समीपं गतवान्. So we know from the last episode that ghost again went back to the tree. So Trivikramaha punarapi vrikshasya samipam gatavan. So the king Trivikrama, again he went to the tree. What type of Trivikramaha? Yavat vetalaha swasya parajayam na angikaroti. As long as the ghost doesn't accept its defeat, tavat, that long, aham prayatnat vimukkaha na bhavishyami. I will not turn away from the attempts, efforts. Vimukkaha means to turn the face away from something and to go away. Iti nishchitavan iva stitaha. As if decided like this. So he is having a strong determination that I will win and the ghost will get defeat. Like that. Punarapi vrikshasya samipam Trivikramaha gatavan. So again Trivikrama went to the tree. Vriksham aruhya shakhayam lambamanam shamam skandhe aropya adaha agatavan. So as before, he got into the tree and got the dead body on his shoulder and came back. Anantaram yathapurvam maunam smashana bhimukam prasthitavan cha. And as before, he silently started towards the burial ground, cemetery. Tada shavantargataha vetalaha avadat. Then the ghost inside the dead body started speaking. Aye Rajan, O king, मध्यरात्र समये एतस्मिन् घोरे श्मशानमार्गे धैर्येण कार्ये प्रवृत्तस्य भवतः साहसबुद्धिः नितरां श्लाघ्या. भवतः साहसबुद्धिः नितरां श्लाघ्या. Your adventurous mind is always to be appreciated or always appreciable. Madhyaratra samaye, in the midnight, Etasmin ghore smashana marge, in this very terrific burial area, dhairyena, with courage, karye pravrittasya, who is engaged in the job, bhavataha sahasa buddhi. So your adventurous mind, who is engaged in doing the job, even in the midnight, in this horrible burial area, is always appreciable. एतादृशः गुणः सर्वराजसाधारणः न चेदपि सर्वथा सुदुर्बला तु न. एतादृशः गुणः, this type of adventurous and courageous quality, सर्वराजसाधारणः न चेदपि. It is not ordinary to all the king, even then, sarvatha sadurlabha, sudurlabha tu na. Sudurlabha means it is very rare to find. Sarvatha sudurlabha tu na. It is not that we can't find such a quality. Even though having such a quality, sarvaraja sadharanaha na chedapi. It's not the ordinary quality of everyone. Even then, it is not difficult to find such people, or it is not rare like that. There may be somebody like you, that is the meaning. Evam sudurlabham gunam praptavan asmi iti garvaha praptavyaha nasti bhavata. So you should not feel pride. Sudurlabham gunam praptavan. I have some quality which is rare to find. Iti, like that, garvaha praptavyaha nasti bhavata. By you should not get that pride. Yataha, because rajasya poshanartham bhavi rajaya arpanartham cha sakasa buddhimatram na paryaptam. Because yataha rajyasya poshanartham. So to take care of the country, bhavi rajaya arpanartham cha, and to entrust the country to the future, probable future king. Bhavi rajaya means the naturally the king's son is the future king. Sahasa buddhimatram na paryaptam. This adventurous mind, that itself is not sufficient. Na paryaptam, not sufficient. Tadartham anyayeva chaturata avashyaki bhavati. So to hand over the kingdom to someone and to manage the country, just this adventurous quality is, which is very rare to find, is not enough. Tadartham, for that sake of making over, anyayeva chaturata avashyaki bhavati. Some other skill is essential. Purvam Satyapalaha nama Raja asit. Earlier, a king in the name of Satyapalaha was there. Yascha एतादृश्याः चतुरतायाः अभावतः जीवने असफलः जातः. And not having this expert quality, chaturata, nipunata, both are same. Not having this extraordinary skill, abhavataha, not having that, jivane asapalaha jataha. He was a failure in life. Tasya Satyapalasya katham vistarena shravayami. I just tell that story of Satyapala in detail. Shrunotu tavat iti anantaram vetalena katha arabdha. So like that, the Vetala started selling the story. Purvam Chandana Desham Chandrapalaha Nama Raja Palayati Sma. Earlier, Chandana Desha, like that a country, Chandrapalaha Nama Raja, a king in the name of Chandrapala, he was ruling. Saha Vilasa Priyaha Asid. Sarvada Saha Vinoda Goshtishu Nrityadi Karyakrameshu Madhirapane cha Nirataha Bhavati Sma. So these are all the quality. Vilasa Priyaha means totally in entertainment. So in what we say, entertainment. So he was very much interested in entertainment. Sarvada, all the time. Saha Vinoda Goshti. Goshti means some group. So Vinoda here means jovial jokes, amusement, like that. Nrityadi Karyakrameshu, and in dance programs, Madhirapane, and in drinks, liquor, Nirataha Bhavati Sma. So always he was engaged in such activity. Ataha Rajyapalanasya sarve vyavaharaha uchchadhikarinam adhinaha jataha. Because the king was totally forgetting his duties and engaged in entertainment, Rajyapalanasya sarve vyavaharaha. So all the management related issue of the country, Ucha Adhikarinam Adhinaha Jataha. They all were under the control of the higher officers. Raknyaha Bhitehe Abhavataha Te Adhikarinaha Anyaya Marganuyayinaha Jataha. Raknyaha Bhitehe Abhavataha. Not having the fear of the king. Te Adhikarinaha. Those officers. Anyaya Marga Anuyayi. Anuyayi means one who follows. Marga Anuyayi, one who follows the path. What type of path? Anyaya Marga Anuyayi Naha. They all started following the bad path. injustice, immoral, like that they started behaving. Sarvatra utkocha svikaraha drishyate sma. Utkocha means bribery. Everywhere bribery was taken. Adhikarinam भ्रष्ट व्यवहारस्य कारणतः जनाः प्रतिदिनं कष्टम् अनुभवन्ति. So because of these officers, this bhrashta vyavahara means this deviation from the disciplined behavior. Mati bhrashtaha means somebody whose mind is out of control. So because all the officers were out of control of the government rules, all the citizens were in trouble. Kintu etat sarvam rajanam nivedayitum kasyapi dhairyam na asit. But nobody was having courage to inform this to the king. Ataha janaha sodhumapi ashaknuvantaha vaktumapi asamarthaha santaha kathamapi dinani yapayanti sma. Therefore, ataha janaha, the people, sodhumapi ashaknuvantaha, unable to tolerate, vaktumapi asamarthaha, and not capable of submitting also. Santaha, being so, kathamapi dinani yapayanti sma. Somehow they were spending the days. Chandana deshasya purva bhage bhilla jatiyanam rajyam asit. Chandana deshasya purva bhage. Purva here means eastern direction. So to the eastern side of that Chandana desha, bhilla jatiyanam rajyam asit. So a community. Bhilla community like that. Some communities' kingdom was there. Tasya Raja Jayasenaha Chandranadeshasya Mandalikaha Asit. And it is a subdivision of this kingdom because Tasya Raja Jayasenaha. So Jayasenaha is the king of that mandala. Mandala means a division. Chandranadeshasya Mandalikaha Asit. So he is the divisional head of that Chandana country. Jayasenaha Chandrapalasya Vilasa Priyatam Asamarthyam cha Jnatva Swatantraha Bhavitum Upayam Chintayan Asit. Okay, this Jayasenaha is under the control of the Chandana Desha king, Chandra Desha. His name is Chandrapalaha. Jayasenaha Chandrapalasya Vilasa Priyatam Asamarthyam cha Jnatva. Knowing his way of spending days in entertainment and his incapability, asamarthyam, swatantraha bhavitum upayam chintayan asit. So he was thinking to become free from his control. So that small area he want to rule individually. Mihira deshaha chandana deshasya prativeshi deshaha. Prativeshi means neighbor. So Mihira Desha is another country which is a neighboring country of Chandana Desha. Tasya Raja Prachanda Varma. And the king of that country, Mihira Desha, is Prachanda Varma. Saha Chandana Deshasya Antarangikim Dustitim Jananne Mandalikasya Jayasenasya Virodham Chapi Jananne Chandana Deshaha Kathamapi Vashikaraniyah iti Chintayan Asit. Okay, this is how the countries they try to attack each other country, encroach or expand. So it is a big political science. So this Chanakya taught all such way of managing the country. That is that Arthashastram. Like that he made more than 2000 years back in India, the Chanakya who created how to rule the country, how to behave. It's a very, very elaborate literature about the political science and management. So you see here, Chandana Deshasya Antarangikim Dusthitim Janan. Dusthiti means bad position. Antaranga means internal. Seeing the internal bad condition. The people are unhappy with the government. The government officers are all looting. The king is always engaged in entertainment. And the divisional heads, they are also trying to get free. They are not trying to obey the king. Mandalikasya Jayasenasya Virodham Chapi Janan. And knowing the enmity between Jayasena and the king, Chandanadeshaha Kathamapi Vashikaraniyah. This Chandanadesha is somehow to be taken into possession. Vashikaranam means to take into control. Like that, Prachandavarma, he thought. एतस्मिन्नेव सन्दर्भे चन्द्रपालः केनचित् व्याधिना पीडितः सन्ने शय्याम् आश्रितवान्. So in this time that Chandrapalaha, he got sick. What is that? Kenachit Vyadhina. By some disease, he got affected and Shayyam Ashritavan. He becomes bedridden, that Chandrapalaha. Samarthaha Vaidyaha Tasya Chikitsam Kritavantaha. And the best doctors, they did the treatment. Kintu Sarvam Vipalam Jatam. But all treatment were unsuccessful. Keshuchitteva dineshu saha pranaihi viyuktaha abhavat. So in short days, he became dead. Pranaihi vimuktaha. One who relieved from the prana means he died. Chandrapalasya ekamatra putraha Satyapalaha. So Satyapala is the prince of this king Chandrapalaha. Pituhu maranasya anantaram sagajataya saha raja abhavat. So after the death of the father, he became the king. Sagajataya means immediately. Rajatva praptehe anantaram keshuchitteva dineshu saha gudachara Mandalikasya Jayasenasya Prativeshi Rajasya Prachanda Varmanaha cha Chintanam Nyatava. So after becoming king through the spies, Gudacharaha. Gudacharaha means spies, intelligent agencies. So he came to know that Prachanda Varmas and this Jayasena, who is the divisional head in his country, their ideas he came to know. Idanim deshaha sankata paristitav asti iti jnatavan saha. And he came to know the country is in trouble, like that. Deshasya rakshanartham shigrameva kopi upayaha chintaniyaha iti alochya saha mahamantrinam kuluka bhattam ahuya uktavan yat sarvane mantrinaha melayitva deshasya rakshanasya vishaye upayam chintayishyamaha iti. Deshasya rakshanartam shigrameva kopi upayaha chintaniyaha iti alochya. So thinking that quickly I have to find some solution for the safety of the country, like that, Mahamantrinam Kuluka Bhattam Ahuya. So he called the chief minister Kuluka Bhattaha and told Uktavan at that Sarvan Mantrinaha Melayitva. So making a meeting of all ministers, Deshasya Rakshanasya Vishaye. So in the protection of the country or in the safety of the country, Upayam Chintishyamaha Vayam Sarve. That is let us all think about the ways to safeguard the country. Tada Kuluka Bhattaha Muktavan. Then the chief minister told, Hey Maharaj, O king, Asmakam Deshasya Antarangaki Bhakhya cha Samasya Asti. So in our country we have both the internal and the external issues. Samasya Dvayamapi Kathinataram Yeva. Both are very difficult situation or very difficult problem. Tatapi Bhahyasya apayasya nivaranartham eva prathamam prayatnaha karaniyaha iti mama vicharaha. So even though both are having severe in nature, both the internal and the external issues of our country is severe in nature. Kathinataram here means difficult, means it's not easy to solve quickly. It takes time. Even then, Bhahyasya apayasya nivaranartham eva, only to remove or rectify the external issues, Prathamam prayatnah karaniyah. We have to first make attempt to solve the external issue. Iti mama vicharaha. Like that, my opinion. So the chief minister told like that. बाह्यापायस्य निवारणार्थं कश्चन सुलभोपायः अपि अस्ति इदानीम् इति बाह्य अपायस्य निवारणार्थं for the removal. Nivaranam means to correct, to remedy, to remove. So to correct that bahya apaya, the external troubles, kaschana sulabha upayaha, sulabhopayaha. Some easy idea is there, like that. Idanim, now we have some easy idea, like that the head of the minister told. Kaha saha upayaha iti kutuhalena prishtavan Satyapalaha. So the king asked, what is that idea, the method? Mantribhi saha samalochanam yat kriyate tat prayah prakashitam bhavati. So what we do discussion with the minister, probably it may get exposed. Prakashita means it shines out, it gets exposed. Ataha anyaha eva upayaha ashrayaniyaha iti mama ashayaha. So we have to think of some other idea, is my opinion. Prachandavarmanaha ekamatra putri Madhulika. And the only daughter of Prachandavarma is Madhulika. Sa bhavata parinita chet sarvaha samasyaha parihitaha bhavishyanti. If she is married by you, then all problem gets solved because he will become now relation, sambandhi, and he won't attack his own Jamata, son-in-law's country. Prachandavarma bandhu bhavishyati ityatah tatah tu bhitihi na bhavet. Because Prachandavarma will become a relation, then we don't get any fear from them. Prachandavarmanaha maitri prapta chet asmakam samarthyam vardhate. So if we get the friendship of that Prachandavarma, then our capabilities also grows. Tat drishtva mandalikaha bhillarajaha jayasenaha maunam sthasyati. And by that association of that Prachandavarma, this divisional head who is under our control, Billaraja, Jayasenaha, that community king, he will be silent. Vayam tasya simhasanam swayatti kritya tam karagare sthapayatum shaknumaha. And we can remove him from that king's post of that divisional king, and we can place him in the country for going against our country's interest. Like that, the minister told. Tada Satyapalaha Prishtavan. Then the Satyapala asked, Prachandavarma yadi mahyam swaputrim datum siddhaha syat. Means, Prachandavarma, if he is prepared to give his daughter to me, tarhi yuddhavicharam na akarishyat kalu. Then he will not think of a war, Prabho, bhavataha kathanam satyameva. Oh my lord, what you say is correct only. Prachandavarma bhavate swaputryaha danam chintayanna syat nama. Mahyam swaputrim datum siddhaha syat. Okay, that first sentence is okay. Prachandavarma yadi mahyam swaputrim datum siddhaha syat. If he is prepared to give his daughter to me, tarhi, then yuddha vicharam na akarishyat kalu. Then he will not think of war, like that. Okay, my lord, what you said is correct. Prachandavarma bhavate swaputryaha danam chintayan nasyat nama. He may not be thinking of giving his daughter to you. Kintu madhulika bhavataha parinaye utsuka asti iti gudhacharadwara jnatam maya. The king may not be interested to give his daughter to you, but I came to know through intelligent agency that Madhulika is interested in marrying you. Ataha gudhachara adi dwara etat vishe bhavataha sahamati asti iti varta preshita chet sarvam susampannam bhavet. So through some spies, that agents, If we give the message that the king is interested, then everything will become fine. Susampannam means everything will be happy ending. अग्रे यत् करणीयं तत् सा एव स्वयं कुर्यात् इति उक्तवान् कुलूकभट्टः. What is to be done next like that? Madhulika herself will think. If you pass the message to Madhulika that I am interested in Mary, because she is interested in Mary, then everything she will take care. Satyapalaha kshanakalasya maunasya anantaram mandahasapurvakam prishtava. So after some time, in a smiling way, he asked, Madhulika mayi anurakta iti vartam anitavantah gudhacharaha sa angikar sa ahankaravati ityapi uktavantah sihu eva. Ahankaravati means one who is having so much pride. The intelligent people who got the information that she is interested in marrying me, they also might have brought the information that she is very pride, having that she is having so much pride on her. Is it not like that? He asked. Etam prashnam shrutavataha kuluka bhattasya mukham vivarnam jatam. And hearing this, the minister became pale. Tathapi saha kritakam hasam pradarshayannu uktava. So knowingly he made some artificial smile. Kritakam means something made artificial. He just acted smiling and told, Sa idanim ahankaravati syatnam. Maybe she is now having some pride. Ahankaraha tarunya sagajaha. And in the youthful age, such type of pride is common. Agresa atmanam parivartayet. And in future, she may change herself. Kuluka bhattasya vachanam shrutva satyapalaha mandahasam prakatya maunam ashritavan. And the king Satyapala just smiled and kept quiet. Tayoh samalochanam samaptam. And their discussions completed. Satyapalasya manaha nitaram khinnamasit. And the mind of the king Satyapala was very sad. Samasya Samasyabhyah vimochanam katham iti saha na janati sma. Samasyabhyah, from the problem. How to get the solution? Vimochana means how to relieve from these issues. He was not knowing and he was sad. Ataha manasaha nairmalyartham kadachit saha कांचनगिरि समीपे निवसतः गुरोः समीपम एकाकितया प्रस्थितवान्. Nirmalyartham. Nirmala. Mala means some dirt. Generally, mala means dirt, like that. Nirmala means without dirt. Nirmalasya bhavaha nairmalyam. Nairmalyam means the quality of cleanness, that without any worry. Here, mala means some worry, to make the mind very calm and pleasant. Manasaha nairmalyartha. So, nairmalya is a Tadidanda Shabda made out of nirmala. So, to get some peace of mind, let us say, Manasaha nairmalyartha means to get some peace of mind. Once, kadachit, Kanchanagiri Samipe Nivasataha Guruhu Samipam. So he went to that teacher, Guru, who is living in that mountain, which is Kanchanagiri, near that mountain. Ekakitaya prastitavan. So he went alone, not with some people. यदा सः गुरुकुलतः किञ्चित् दूरे आसीत् तदा कश्चन व्याघ्रः गुल्मतः बहिः आगत्य उच्चैः गर्जनं कुर्वन् सत्यपालस्य अश्वस्य उपरि अपतत्. So यदा सः गुरुकुलतः किञ्चित् दूरे आसीत्, when he was just very near, very किञ्चित् means very little, when he was very little away from that Gurukula, that means when he was very near to the Gurukula. Then tada kaschana vyagraha, some tiger, gulmataha, from that what is called gulma, means where that bushes. Bahihi agatya uchchaihi garjanam kurvan. Having come out roaring loudly, Satyapalasya ashvasya upari apatat. So it attacked on the hearts of the Satyapala. Tasmat bhitaha ashvaha tataha adhavat. And the hearts out of fear ran from there. Vayuvegena swechchaya saha suduram agachat. So in lightning speed, Vayuvega here means the speed of air. So in speed of sound, like that we say, Vayuvega, we say lightning speed also. Like that it went very fast. Suduram agachat. It went for a long distance. Atrantare kashchana vichitraha dhvanihi shrutaha. And in the meantime, some peculiar sound he heard. Tam dhvanim shrutavataha ashvasya vegaha nyunaha jataha. And hearing that sound, the hearts became somewhat slow. Ashvaha vrikshasya adaha atishtat. And the heart stopped under a tree. Sacha dhvanihi satyapalena purvam shrutaha asiteva. And that sound was earlier heard by this Satyapalaha. Udviknam ashvam shantam kartum bhilla janaha tadrisham dhvanim swamukhena utpadayanti sma. So this is some community people, those who are in the forest area, some tribal people. Udvignam ashmam shantam kartum means to calm down the anxious, to calm down some anxious hearts. Bhilla janaha, that community people, they make such a sound from their mouth. Aham idanim bhillaraja parisare asmi iti gnatavan saha. So that king of that area, he actually wanted to collaborate with the neighbor and he want to become free from this king. Now the king is in that area. Idanim bhillaraja parisare asmi. So he is in the environment of that area. Like that he came to know. Ashvat avatirya agre kim karaniyam iti saha chintayanne kshanakalam sthitavan. So he got down from the horse and thought for some time what to do. Tavata vrikshana madhyataha dhanurdhari kaschana sundaraha tarunaha mandahasam prakatayanne satyapalasya samipam agatavan. So by that time, from in between the trees, vrikshana madhyataha, because it is a forest, from the tree or from in between some trees, dhanurdhari kaschana sundaraha tarunaha, some young handsome boy with a bow and arrow, with a smiling face, he came near to Satyapala. Satyapalaha tam pariksha drishtiya pasyanne mukhene vichitram shabdam utpadya madiyam ashvam sthagitavan bhavaneva va iti prishtavan. So he asked him, is it you who made some sound and stopped my hearts? Like that. Am iti angikara purvakam shiraha chalayanne saha yuvakaha uktavan. Yes, like that he just shook his head and told, Bhavane nitaram shrantaha syat. You may be very tired. Ataha kshanakalam vishranti sukham anubhavatu. So you take some rest. Idanim aham agachami tavat iti bhuktva tataha gatavan. Okay, I leave. Like that he just went. Yuvakasya vilakshanam swarupam vilakshanam swaram च स्मरन् सत्यपालः आश्चर्यम् अनुभवन् क्षणकालं चिन्तनं कृतवान्. So vilakshanam swarupam means a peculiar form, outlook. Vilakshanam swaram, and some peculiar voice. Hearing that or feeling that, smaran, Satyapalaha ascharyam anubhavan, wondering, he stayed for some time and thought. Tataha pravrittam tarkayataha tasya mukhe mandahasaha agataha. Tataha pravrittam tarkayataha. So, guessing, here tarka means to think over. Whatever happened, and to think over what happened. And by looking at this person who is having a peculiar form and tone, probably now I can also guess that Tarunaha, Sundaraha may be Madhulika, the Prachanda Varma's daughter. That is what I guess. Because he made Mandahasa. Mandahasa means he's just smiled. अनतिकाले एव सः युवकः कानिचन फलानि स्वीकृत्य मृत्पात्रेण जलमपि स्वीकृत्य आगत्य सत्यपालाय दत्तवान्. So that young man, he got some fruits and he got some water in earthen pot. Mritpatra means earthen pot. And he gave to Satyapala. Satyapalaha tani svikritya. And taking that, the Satyapala said, Mam abhiknyaya mama sevam bhavani yattu kuruvanasti tadartham kritaknyaha asmi aham. So identifying me, you are giving some service to me, for that I am indebted. Yadi bhavane maya saha agachet tarihi aham bhavate mama asthane yogyam udyogam datyam iti. So if you come with me, then I shall give some proper job to you in my assembly. Tada saha bhillu yuvakaha. Then that community man said, Shriman, bhavane datyat, kintu aham svikartum na siddhaha. O gentleman, you may give, but I am not ready to take it. Aham mama kartavyam nirudhavan tavadeva. I just did my duty, that's all. Pratiphalapekshaya sarvatha nasti mama. Apeksha sarvatha nasti mama. I don't have any expectation of the pratiphala. Pratiphala means something in return. Iti muktva gantum udyuktaha. And saying so, that boy was about to go. Etat shrutva satyapalaha kopena mam dhikritya uchyate yuva khalu. You are condemning my words, Aham samrat bhavane samanta rajyiyaha iti janan vadannasti khalu bhavane. Bhavane samanta rajyiyaha iti janan vadannasti khalu bhavane. Aham samrat. So I am the king, emperor. Bhavane samanta rajyiyaha iti janan vadannasti khalu bhavan. And you are the Samantarajiyaha means the kingdom under my control. Knowing that you are talking to me like that, Kidrishaha ahankaraha bhavataha iti prishtava. What type of pride, ego you have? Like that he asked. Dharshtyam rajakuliyasya gunaha. So this dharshtyam means a type of arrogancy or the masterly behavior, the kingly behavior. Rajakuliyasya gunaha. That is the quality of those born in the king's family. Mam jaisena putrim kirtisenam jananapi bhavane mam uddishya ahankara vachanam muktavaniti aham janami. Knowing jaisena putrim kirtisenam Mam jaisena putrim kirtisenam jananapi. Even knowing Kirtisenam Jayasena Putri. Jayasena is the here it should not be Putri. Okay, I will read further, maybe some mistake. Mam Jayasena Putrim Kirtisenam Jananapi Bhavane Mamuddishya Ahankara Vachanam Muktavaniti Aham Janami. Mama Parikshartam Khalu Yevam Yavahritam Bhavata. Bhavataha Vyavaharam Janati Ahamapi Kinchit Dharshyam Pradarshitavati. Iti Vuktavati Purushavesha Dharini Rajakumari. Okay. So it is correct. Now that the Madhulika who is not maybe Madhulika, maybe some other, but some girl. Okay. Jayasena Putrim Kirtisenam Jananapi. Knowing that I am the Kirti Senas or Jayasena, both words are not correlating. Kirti Sena, कीर्तिसेनाम जानन अपि भवान माम उद्दिश्य अहंकारवचनम मुक्तवान इति अहम जानामि. I know you said something in a pride way, knowing I am Jayasena Putri, Kirtisena. Maybe the Kirtisena is the name, I don't know here. Mama parikshartam khalu evam vyavahritawan bhavata. Vyavahritam bhavata. Only to test me, you behaved like this, Bhavataha vyavaharam janati. Knowing your janati is Shadraanta Shabdaha Strilingaha. Ahamapi kinchit dhashtyam pradarshitavati. I also showed some arrogance. Like that, Purushavesha Dharini Rajakumari Uktavati. Let us see the name. Tada Satyapalaha api hasanne Rajakumari ahankaraha dhashtyam va na bhavatya shobhavaha na va mama alam charchaya agacchami tavat iti uktva tataha nirgandum udyuktaha. Okay. Tada, then Satyapalaha, the king, api hasan, knowingly, the king also laughed because knowingly he did some act. Hey Rajakumari, O princess, ahankaraha dharshyam va na bhavatya shobhavaha. Shobhavaha means it is not good to carry such thing. It is not a nice quality on your part. Like that, nava mama. And neither it is not good for me. Alam Charchaya. Okay, let us uh, end this argument. Agachami tavat. Okay, I just see you. Like that, he was about to go. Kinchitu tishtatu. Maya saha agachatu tavat. Iti vuktva tataha prastitavati Kirtisena. So this Kirtisena is some other girl. Okay, I thought it may be Madhulika, but this Kirtisena is Jayasena Putri. Okay. Kirtisenaha, like that, we gave normally gents name. Because it is Kirtisena, even though it is Strilinga Nam, Akaranta Strilinga Shabda, I got some confusion. Okay. So the Kirtisena just said, like just wait like that and come with me. Like that he said. And Satyapalaha Vinavachanam Tam Anusrutavan. And the king Satyapala, without any word, he followed her. Kinchit kalanantaram tau swachhikritam ekam pradesham praptavantau. After some time, they reached some clean area. Tatra Purusha Pramanika Shila Nirmita Kachit Devi Murti Asit. There was some goddess idol, which is a full Purusha Pramanika means full form, like a grown man, the full size. Kirtisena Satyapalam Muktavati. And the Kirtisena told to Satyapal, Yesha Swayam Shakti Devi iti. Swayam Shakti Devi means that is the name of the god. Swayam Shakti Devi. Asmakam Kuladevata. And it is our family god. So she is giving some introduction. Yesha aradhita chet yatasyaha anugrahah praptaha chet sarvani kashtani apagatani bhavanti iti asmakam vishwasaha. So she is our family goddess, and if you praise or worship, then you shall get relieved from all the problems. It is our belief. Like that she said. Satyapalaha tam devim bhaktya namaskritava. And Satyapala just saluted with devotion. Masadvayasya anantaram avam atraiva punar melishyamaha iti uktva rajadhanim prati gatavan. Okay, after 2 months, let us, we will meet here. Like that, he went to the kingdom. Satyapalena shashana vishaye kechana ugrakramaha ashritaha. And he took some severe steps in ruling. Utkochagrahinaha uchadhikarinaha kechana karagare stapitaha. And he placed some people, higher officers and bribing officers in jail. Sainikaha ganeshu vibhaktaha vibhinna pradeshan prati preshitaha cha. And the soldiers he made into different battalion, sent to different areas. ते सैनिकाः चोरान् वञ्चकान् दुष्टान् च कारागारे स्थापितवन्तः. And all such battalions, they placed the thieves, cheaters, and mischievous elements in the jail. एव मासद्वयाभ्यन्तरे तेन शासनव्यवस्थायां. Like this, in 2 months, in the management or the ruling of the country, sthita sarve lopaha nivaritaha. So all the shortfalls he corrected. पूर्वनिश्चयश्च अनुगुणं सत्यपालः स्वयं शक्ति देव्याः आलयस्य समीपं गतवान्. So as earlier he said, after 2 months we shall meet here. So he went there. Tatra Kirtisena upasthita asi. And Kirtisena was there. Kirtisena muktavan Satyapalaha. And Satyapala told to Kirtisena, हे कीर्तिसेने, स्वयं शक्ति देव्याः अनुग्रहतः सर्वाः समस्याः परिहृताः. So by the blessing of the Swayam Shakti Devi, all problems are resolved. Sarvani kashtani api apagatani, and all troubles also gone away. Bhavatyah suchanataha eva etat sarvam siddham. All these were achieved from your direction or advice. Aham bhavatya nitaram upakritah asmi. I am so much helped by you. Bhavati maya saha mama rajyam agatya maharajni padam alankritya mam rinamuktam karotu iti prarthana iti. So you come with me and marry me and become the queen and relieve me from the indebted. Rinamuktam means relieve me because of that he is now gone back to the position. Like that he requested. Kirtisena kimapi anuktva lajjaya shiraha avanamaya sthitavati. And without saying anything, she just dropped the, looked down out of shy. Means she likes to marry. That is the meaning. Tataha keshichutyeva dineshu kirtisenayaha agrajaha vividaihi upayanaihi saha satyapala samipam agatya mama anuja parinetavya iti prarthitavan. So after that day of meeting, the brother of elder brother of Kirtisena, he came with various gift and all, and requested Satyapala to marry her, his younger sister. Sasya angikaram suchitavan Satyapalaha, and Satyapala indicated his acceptance. ततः अल्पे एव काले कीर्तिसेना सत्यपालयोः विवाहः स वैभवं सम्पन्नः. And from that day, in short period, their marriage happened. विवाह कार्यक्रमाः यदा सम्पन्नाः तदा सत्यपालः स्वस्य श्वशुरस्य च सेनया सह मिहिरदेशस्य उपरि आक्रमणं कृतवान्. So when the marriage was over, he with the army of the father-in-law, he attacked that Mihiradesha, that is the Bhilla Raja, like that we saw, that divisional head under his control. Yuddhe Prachanda Varma, I'm sorry, Mihira Desha is the neighboring country. Okay. Yuddhe Prachanda Varma Parajitaha Abhavat. And in the war, that Prachanda Varma of that country, Madhulika's father, he got defeated. Saha Satyapalam Sharanam Prarthayanne Vatsa Satyapala. And he took shelter in Satyapala and asked, Hey Satyapala, Hastachyutam Rajyam Punaha Praptavyam iti ichha nasti mama. I don't have desire to get back my kingdom. Kintu mama ekamatra putryaha madhulikayaha vishesha chinta mama. But I am so much worried about my one and only daughter. Sa bhavati vishesha anuragavati asti. And she is in love with you. Ataha sa bhavata parinetavya iti mama sagraham nivedanam. So you have to marry her like that. I am requesting you. Sagraham means compelling you out of affection. Mama prarthana mangikritya tam rajyim karotu kripaya iti niveditavan. So please accept my request and make her the queen. प्रचण्डवर्मणः प्रार्थनाम् अङ्गीकुर्वन् सत्यपालः मधुलिकां परिणीतवान्. So accepting this Prachandavarma's request, Satyapalaha married Madhulika. Tataha Prachandavarmanam Samanta Padavyam Niyojya Madhulikaya Saha Chandana Desham Pratyagatavan. So he appointed Prachandavarma as the divisional head of that country. Samanta Padavyam. So Saptami Ekavacham. So that is like the state governments are under the central government, like that. And he came back to Chandanadesha. Okay, this is the very big story told by Vetala. Now, in actually, first the minister advised him to marry the Madhulika, but in between some other princess he married. That's all the point. Vetalaha evam katham samapya avadat. So the Vetala stopped the story and told, Hey Rajan, Satyapalasya pita Chandrapalaha भोगलालसया देशस्य सुस्थितिं नाशितवान् आसीत्. Satyapala's father Chandrapalaha Bhogalasaya, out of that bad habits of enjoyment, Deshasya Sustiti, the well established position of the country, Nashitavan, he destroyed. Karya Dikshaya Buddhimattaya cha Satyapalaha Deshasya Stitim Samikritava. Karya Dikshaya means with the aim of completing the job, and Buddhimattaya, and with his intelligence. Samikritavan, Deshasya Stitim Samikritavan Satyapalaha. Since Satyapala corrected the country's position. अन्यराजानां विषये अस्माकं व्यवहारः कीदृशः स्यात् इति निर्णयार्थं विशेषचातुर्यम् आवश्यकम्. अन्यराजानां विषये, in the matters of other country, अस्माकं व्यवहारः कीदृशः स्यात्, how shall be our position, what position we should take with the neighboring and other country, iti निर्णयार्थं, to decide that विशेषचातुर्यम् आवश्यकम्, special cleverness is required. Kintu Satyapalasya vyavahare tadrisham chaturyam na drishyate. But we don't find that type of cleverness in his behavior. Madhulika anuragavati asti iti mantrinaha mukat jnatva api Satyapalaha tam parinetum siddhaha na jataha. Even though Madhulika was in love with him, knowing that from his minister, he was not prepared to marry her. किंतु सह एव कीर्तिसेनायाः विषये अन्यथा व्यवहारं प्रदर्शितवान्. But सह एव means the same Satyapalaha, he himself, he showed different attitude with Kirtisena. Ante Madhulikam api parinitavan. And in the end he married Madhulika also. Etat sarvam Satyapalasya chanchalyam khalu pradarshayati. Chanchalasya bhavaha chanchalyam. Chanchalaha means not having a fixed mind. Chanchalyam, so Tatidanta Shabdaha. It all shows the unsteady mind of Satyapalaha. Bahya Chatrohu Nivaranam Prathamam Kartavyam. The external enemy's trouble, that is to be first removed. Ataha Sarva Prathamam Satyapalena Madhulika Khalu Parinetavya Asit. So first he should marry Madhulika only, Kintu tena tatha nakritam, but it was not done by him. Yetat sarvam drishtam chet. So if you look at all these, yatha pita tatha Satyapalaha. As father, like that the son. Satyapalaha api. As father, like that the son also. Rajyapalanartham anarhaha iti eva khalu siddhyati. So he is unfit to rule the country. Like that it is proved, Mama etasya sandehasya uttaram jananavi yadi bhavan navadet tari bhavata shiraha sahasradha bhaktam bhavet. So knowing the answer of all this, if you don't give, then your head shall break into thousands of pieces. Tada maunam sthatum ashaktaha trivikramaha evam uktavan. Then the Trivikrama, who can't say silent, told like this. सिंहासन प्राप्तेः अनन्तरं सत्यपालः यद्यत् कृतवान् तत्सर्वं परिशीलितं चेत् ज्ञायते यत् सः राजनीतौ महानिपुणः इति. Whatever done by him after getting to that king's chair, whatever he did, if he examine parishilitam chet, if we examine all such things, then it is known that he is a Mahanipunaha in Rajanitihi. Rajanitau Saptami Ekavacha. In the administration of the country, he is a very expert. Antarika Samasyayam Satyam Api. Antarika Samasya means internal issues. Even though while the internal issues were there in the country, Bahya Shatroh Nivaranartham eva Prathamam Prayatnaha Karaniyah iti Mantrina Kuluka Bhattena Yattuktam Tat Tiraskurvan Swasya Rajaniti Chaturyam Pradarshitavan Saha. Sasya nai Swasya, it is typing mistake. So the external issue is to be first resolved like that, even though he got advised from the minister. Tiraskuruvan, not considering that, Satsya Rajaniti Chaturyam Pradarshitavan. He showed his skill in managing the country. Prathamam Prajasu Raja Vishaye Sat Abhiprayah Sadabhiprayah Syat. First, the citizens should have good opinion on the king. If the citizens are not supporting, the king cannot rule the country. Praja abhiprayah anukulakaraha asti chet raknyaha mahat balam siddham iva. So if the support of the people are there, then it means the king got great strength. एतत् जानन् सत्यपालः सर्वप्रथमं भ्रष्टान् अधिकारिणः कारागारे स्थापयन् दुष्टान् च दण्डयन् प्रजानां प्रीतिं सम्पादितवान्. So knowing this, he first arrested all the bad ministers and bad officers and the bad elements, and he made the citizens happy. Mandalikasya virodham shamayitum ichchanne kirtisenam parinitavan saha. And he married Kirtisena to calm down the Mandalikasya Virodham, to what to say, to subside the enmity of that divisional king. Daivavashat Kirtisenayaha Melanam Jatam Sasya Anuragam Parokshataya Nivedayutum Ichchati Kirtisena Satyapalam Devyaha Samipam Nitavati. Daivavashat Kirtisenayaha Melanam Jatam. So that meeting of this Kirtisena in the forest, it happened by God's grace. Daivavashat means luckily. Daiva Vashat means out of luck, we say, no, out of fortune. Swasya anuragam parokshataya nivedayatum yichanti kirtisena satyapalam devyaha samipam nitavati. So she took him, she took Satyapala to the goddess only to show indirectly. Parokshataya means indirectly to express her love. Tataha Sahodaram Satyapala Samipam Preshitavati cha. And she sent the brother to Satyapala. Tam Parinayan Satyapalaha Antarangikam Samasyam Parihirtavan. And he resolved the internal issue. Okay, so this Satyasena is that divisional head king's daughter, I think so. Madhulikayaha ahankaram janati sma Satyapalaha. And Satyapala knows that pride attitude of Madhulika. Ataha mantrina suchitam chedavi saha tasyaha parinayam na angikritava. So even though the minister advised, he didn't consider that. Ahankaravati Madhulika chintitavati asit yat yuddhe yada mama pituhu jayaha bhavishyati tada anugraha buddhya mama pita satyapalam mama putrim parinayetu iti suchayishyati. So out of pride, she thought, in the war, when my father wins, then my father may show blessings or pity, compassion on him, and say to marry me like that. Mama putrim parinayetu, marry my daughter. Tada Satyapalaha vinayena etat angikarishyati iti. Then Satyapala, without any option, once lost in the war, he will accept. Like that she thought. अतः एव सा पितुः युद्धप्रयत्नं नानिवारितवती आसीत्. That is why she didn't stop her father in this war. किन्तु सत्यपालः उपायेन शक्तिं सम्पाद्य प्रचण्डवर्माणं पराजितवान्. So the Satyapala, with proper idea, he got defeated the Prachandavarma. एवं दैव वैपरीत्यतः प्रचंडवर्मणा दैन्यं प्रदर्शितम्. And vipariti means opposite. Vipariti means oppositeness. That is Taddidanda Shabdaha. So the God, see, we say, man decides something, God decides something, like that. What Madhulika thought, what the father of Madhulika thought. But the god decided the defeat of Madhulikas, that Prachandavarma, like that. And Prachandavarma requested Satyapala to marry his daughter. So everything happened reverse. Okay. Prachandavarmana dainyam pradarshitam. So he showed some deenasya bhavaha, dainyam, some pity in nature. Madhulikayaha cha ahankaraha bhagnaha, and the pride of Madhulika also got broken. Prachandavarmani audaryam pradarshayane Satyapalaha tam mandalikam krutva tadiyam putrim pariniya yuddham purnataha nivaritavan. And Prachandavarma showing udarasya bhavaha audaryam. So this is also Taddidanda Shabdaha. Showing generosity. Madhulika's Prachanda showing generosity in Prachandavarma. Satyapala made him the divisional head and married his daughter, and once for all stopped the fight from him. Otherwise, he will get into some support and in future he will attack him. Evam Satyapalaha Simhasana Arohananantaram Yani Yani Karyani Kritavan Tani Sarvani Rajaniti Parinatehe Dyottakani Eva Asan. So whatever activity he did and whatever he did during the war, after the war, like that, everything shows his skillful administrative skill. Antarvirodham Bahya Shatrunancha Saha Upayena Nivaritavan. So he tactfully resolved both the internal and the external issues. Dhridatam Pradarshayane Shashana Shuddhim Kritavan. And he showing some strength, and Dridhata means strictness. Shashana Shuddhihi means he made the administration clean, free from this bribing and other officers. Evam Satyapalasya Rajaniti Nipunata Sputha Eva. So like this, the administrative skill of Satyapala is very sputha. Sputha means very open, like a fire crack and make sound. Sputha. Totally it gets opened up. Evam vadata trivikramena mauna bhangaha kritaha asit. So like this, Trivikrama spoke and he broken his silence. Ataha shavantargataha vetalaha tataha drishyaha bhutva yatha purvam vrikshasya shakham avalambitavan. So as before, the ghost got out of the body and started hanging in the tree. And again, as before, Trivikrama will go and try to catch it in the next episode. We will see. Hope you liked the story, and I will meet you in some other new episode. Take care. Bye bye.